Bring your collection to the next level with these top 5 tips. Stay tuned till the end because tip number 4 is an amazing one. Our very first trick might seem like an obvious one, and we've talked about it before, but it's too important not to talk about again, and that is not setting goals. Let's go fire. Hopefully, ooh, my favorite energy. If we find a God pack, I might lose it today. But let's talk setting goals. Setting Pokemon collecting goals, not only to make sure that you are spending your money wisely, but to make sure that you're collecting truly what's important to you is just, it's so important, especially when you're starting off a collection. Porygon, Seadra, and a Marowak. We haven't opened 151 in way too long. When it comes to starting a collection, or even if you've been collecting for a while and you're like, I don't know if I'm really getting anywhere with my collection, sit down with yourself, let's go fighting, and really figure out, what are you trying to accomplish with your collection? Are you trying to figure out who is your favorite? Are you trying to collect a specific set? We have an entire video dedicated to this, and we'll put it at the end of this video because I think it's critically important to really set the right goal so you have the most fun collecting Pokemon. Ghastly and Vaporeon. Next up is overpaying for packs, and the FOMO is real, gang. I know when we've got new collections and products coming out every day, it seems like every week in the past month. Let's Go Water, we've had something come out. The new collection is just around the corner. There's always things coming out. And so making sure that you're buying the right product and not overpaying for packs is so critically important. And that's just going right back to our first point. Making sure you're getting what you're looking for is really important. Electrode for a rare. You guys are probably wondering, well, Steph, how much do you pay for packs? And there's no fast and hard rule. Every set is different. If you're trying to collect first edition, there's no way I can tell you what to pay. But if you guys are collecting current sets that are really in the market right now, let's go fire. Ooh, that's not fire. I have not a hard and fast rule, but a regular rule that I do not pay any more than $6.50 for a pack. If it's a current set that's easily available, paying more than $6.50 is kind of highway robbery. That does not include the special sets or the sets that you see like 151. Getting a pack for $6.50 is next to impossible these days. However, we did get these packs for a very good deal. Energy sticker and a Dodrio. We did find these on sale at Walmart. We brought them to the till. They were not marked on sale, and we scanned them in, and they were quite significantly on sale. We were a little shocked, and so we went back and bought more.
Not only that, some of them were mislabeled, so we thought the poster collections were more money, and then they rung up even less, so then we got them to add even more of them on.
Yeah.
So, we got lucky on that one.
Let's Go Water. And so it's one of those things, you always have to be looking out for Pokemon, especially like we don't buy Pokemon cards from Walmart very often. They're usually overpriced, but every so often we'll pop our heads into a Walmart, especially when it comes to weird cards like 151 where you can't really get them anywhere, but they'll get random shipments in, and they had gotten a stock of 151 packs, and we just happened to be there that day, and here we are with some 151. And so make sure that you are not overpaying for packs ever. Nidoking for our rare. My last point on that is, honestly, if you really want to keep your budget tight, paying under $6 a pack is going to make sure that you get the absolute best value out of your collection. And that seems a little ridiculous. I am talking Canadian dollars. Let's go fire. But it is possible. You can find very good deals on a consistent basis. Most of our collection, all of the packs that we've opened for our own collection has been at the rough $5, $5.25 or under. It keeps things interesting, quite honestly. It keeps the chase even more challenging. I'm not saying everything's been that way. Oh, my beautiful Slowpoke. But I'll be frank, it is made our collection journey even that more fun. So, hey, give yourself that additional challenge if you wish. Jolteon for our rare. Buying the new set is not necessarily what I would recommend. If you are the type of person who really gets that FOMO, you may want to rethink always buying the new set. And this is Let's Go Fire. Oh, finally something. Look at that beautiful fire energy. But here's the reality. Temporal Forces is coming out. You may want to wait a little bit. And it really depends. If Temporal Forces is that set you've decided this year to get your hands on and buy, go nuts. And you may want to give yourself that $5 pack challenge. But the reality is the newest set for the regular sets that they release every year, there's a really good chance that a week, 2 weeks, a month from now, those packs come down just slightly. When you buy packs on release weekend, most of the time we see them come down just slightly over the month that release happens. And so buying products right on release weekend is usually a sign of you're going to overpay just slightly. Now, if you've bought on pre-release or you've pre-ordered, chances are you've gotten a pretty good deal. Buying on actual release weekend, I don't recommend it. I would wait a few weeks. You don't have to wait that long. Even a week or two, chances are you're going to get a better deal. Now, that does mean that the FOMO can be real and you may miss out on the product and have to wait for the second wave of product to come through, and that may take some time. But the reality is you will get a better deal that way, especially with the regular sets. The big thing to keep in mind is I am not talking special collections. I'm not talking 151. I'm not talking about the Paldean Fates of the world. We are talking the regular collections like Temporal Forces that's coming out next week. Okay, let's see what's in this beautiful pack. Hopefully we finally get a hit. I can't believe out of all these packs, we haven't gotten anything yet. My goodness, maybe the second wave. Oh, and as I say that, one of the editor's favorite cards.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
And we haven't pulled it yet. He hasn't even seen it. I haven't even seen this one in person yet. My goodness, do we have a double? No, Starmie. But let's take a look at this beautiful Machoke underneath the microscope. An absolute beautiful illustration card. The Machoke's moving in to their, I'm going to say, first home. Such a stunning story. Something that I think, and I think the pandemic had a big part in this, and I think something that we need to really go back to and do a lot more of as Pokemon collectors is trading. This is a huge part of what we do, and this is why we collect cards. And let's go water. Oh, there we go. There's another beautiful, and some beautiful swirls in there too. I think we need to do more trading. I don't think we do enough of it. And that might be also my opinion because we live in a smaller town. We don't have that many trading events. We do have a few, but we don't have that many. And I think it's just something we don't do enough of. I would like to trade more myself in my collection. I would like to trade more in general, Weezing. And I don't think if you're not trading on a regular basis, you need to get out there and trade way more than you probably are. Congratulations to last week's winner. And if you want a chance at winning that beautiful Machoke and the rest of the cards we've pulled today, make sure that you comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And come back next week. Let's go water to see if you've won today's beautiful cards. There's my Slowpoke again. My goodness. Okay, here we go. The last point for today's video is buying singles. When all else fails, Gengar. Buy the darn singles, gang. I know. Some of us have a really hard time buying singles. And because we just love to open packs. We really do. Let's go water. But it's sometimes we just gotta buy them. It's just the cheaper way. It's the most cost-effective way. And sometimes it's just as hard to find the darn single out there where we know this for a fact. We'll be sharing that story hopefully soon. But sometimes it's just as complex to find that single, and the chase is just as hard than to pull it. So go out there and buy the single. It is the more cost-effective way. I hope you've enjoyed these tips. A Jolteon to finish us off. If you'd like to get some more tips and talk about real goal setting when it comes to your Pokemon collection, I promise you it'll just get you to that next level when it comes to Pokemon collecting. Keep on chasing on with this one next.